Welcome to podcast 19. We have a returning guest. I don't think he's the first returning guest, but he is a returning guest. Teeyago grew up.
Yes,
I did not grow up with Teeyago. What am I saying? Teeyago was on a previous podcast. We went to school together at Maryland. He's doing awesome stuff out in LA right now with music, video, all the good stuff. Teeyago, how you doing, man?
I am great, bro. I'm super excited to be back. Just every time I come, it's like always big things happening on both ends of the spectrum, like what you guys are doing and what I'm doing. Like it's always exciting. So,
Big things.
yeah.
So Teeyago, you have a big project coming out August 5th. This will definitely be posted by then. Can you give a little background?
Okay.
What's going on? What's going on with it?
Yeah. So this is a project I've wanted to make since college. I remember telling Zach about it when I started making music in college, and it's called Doing Random Unnecessary Grown-Up Stuff, which is like when you shorten it, it's the acronym of like drugs. And then each song is produced to sound like a different drug, and then also like each song is an acronym for a drug that has like a full like I'm explaining this terribly, by the way.
No,
Like
you're good.
each song is an acronym, and then like the chorus or like what's actually said in the song is like something that is based off of that acronym, if that makes sense. So
Give an example.
yeah. This first song is ETOH, which is the shorthand of like ethyl alcohol. And so in the song, the chorus says elixirs to obtain happiness, right? Or like the last song is love. And so like that acronym is letting others validate emotions. So each one just has like a different acronym and like something based on what the drug is to then create like the lyrics and like the beat and just everything. Like, yeah.
That sounds cool. Zach was telling me before you came on, he was like, I have like a background look into like how this like all these decisions were made, like all your like behind the scenes look. And I didn't know any of this. I just knew that there was something that had to do with the acronym drugs. So this is cool to find.
Oh yeah. Do you want to know all five of them since you don't know any of them?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, the first one's ETOH, which is alcohol. So it's elixirs to obtain happiness. The second one is Coke, and it's checkmate on King Escobar. It's like being overconfident and like talking to shit. The third one is THC, and it's treat her carefully, because I've had good and bad times with weed. The fourth one is MDMA, and it's mellow down my addiction. And then the last one's love, which is letting others validate emotions. So yeah.
There you go. Now you got it.
Love it.
Yeah, I was off to a terrible start. I'm like, it's the love of words.
It's good because I need like that extra time of like understanding and like I need months to comprehend and understand it all. I always tell you with any of your projects, I'm like, I'm there a little bit as we go along, but then once I see the comprehensive thing come together, I'm fully there. I fully get it, fully understand it.
Yeah, because you're like like Zach is literally the person I send all of my shit to. Like the day I make a beat, I'll send it to him. I'll be like, this thing's cool. I think I'm gonna make a song out of it. And he's like, oh, cool. It sounds cool. But like, he has no idea where I'm going with it. And I'll tell him a bunch of shit. And he's like, okay. And then like, by the time it's done, it's definitely like just completely different from where it started, but also exactly where I was saying it was going. It's just like, it just takes time to develop there. And then also with this project, I shot 5 videos, and every single video has its own video, but the end of like the first video is also the first shot of the second video, and the last shot of the second video is the first shot of the third video. So like I have like a 16-minute drugs EP music video that I'm gonna release after I release each individual one. So
that's pretty awesome. And Zach told me that you shot all of it on iPhone.
Yes, I did.
At least all of it.
Literally every single shot's on iPhone.
That's crazy. I can't wait.
Shout out iPhone.
Yeah.
Shout out iPhone.
Yeah, dude, the iPhone Pro, man, it's like it's crazy. Like there's some good stuff. It's just easier to like, because some of the shots, especially for like ETOH, where it's alcohol, I needed to go into like clubs and stuff and like film, getting fucked up in clubs, like, or like creating like a party dynamic looking thing in the video. And like, if I don't have like a big camera rig or a big camera crew, like no one's questioning me. Everyone's with their iPhone filming in there anyway. So it's just the only difference is I'm turning them on horizontal to make a music video, So
true.
Yeah.
Damn, that's impressive. I'm very excited.
I've seen the full video. It's awesome. It's the whole concept that he explained. That one actually made sense to me up front. It actually came to life. And it's always got those little tiny Teeyago like tweaks in between with a cool video edit or like a transition, a blur, like whatever it is. It's just, it was awesome. And you said when you filmed it, you didn't have any idea what it was going to look like. You just kind of went out and shot these videos.
At the first video, yeah, I had like, because I literally went to Joshua Tree to film, or not film, take photos for the cover art. And like the day before, I was like, dude, I gotta shoot some videos for this thing. Like I just feel like I'm like rushing it if I'm just gonna like take photos and release it. And like while I was in Joshua Tree, I just was at the Airbnb and I just looked around. I was like, all right, like let's have this happen, and I just started filming stuff. And then from there, I like reverse engineered a story from like the last video, and then figured out the second to last video, and then figured out the third video, and then just went backwards until like I got to the first video, and then it just kind of connects front to back.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you to see it, man. I like everyone I've shown so far has had some pleasant reactions. So yeah, it's definitely like I said, it's a project I've always wanted to make, and I think it's definitely like my best work from just both the music and the video and just everything together. Just like it's what I've always wanted to do: shoot videos and like make music. So
I was just gonna ask you if this is like the most anticipated thing that you've ever released, or like the most thing that you're most excited for, or that you put the most work into, or is it just all of the above?
100%, like all the above. Like just the fact that I've wanted to make it for so long is just like I literally tried making it in college, and I showed someone one of the beats and it was just garbage. And I was just like, you know what, this is going to have to be put to the side. And then I just started releasing a bunch of other stuff. And I think like last year I was finally like, oh, I think I'm actually good enough, like as a producer and as a writer and everything, to actually make this thing happen. And like, to be honest, this feels like the beginning of my career. Even though I've released like 4 or 5 projects before, like this like legitimately feels like the beginning of my career, because I actually know how to properly produce and mix and master and all that stuff. So yeah, I'd definitely say it's the most anticipated for sure for that reason.
He's having a whole listening party for it. Which
I know.
I am.
I saw you posted about that. I'm so pissed that me and Zach can't be there. I was thinking when I saw you posted about it, I was like, what if we just did the same thing Teeyago did to Zach for the listening party? But I'm sorry to say it. I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, it's all right. My mom's coming out. I'm actually excited. She decided to take the trip. So
I love that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time regardless. But yeah, it's weird, dude, because I'm putting on the listening party myself, and like all this time it just feels like I've been feeling like a promoter. Like I almost forgot that this was for my EP, because like the entire time I'm like finding people to like perform and stuff, because I want friends to perform there, and like getting a friend to DJ and stuff, and like prepping all this stuff to the point that like the other day I was like, oh shit, like I can just go and enjoy it. I don't know why I'm like stressing so much. Like it's for my thing. Like, yeah, but yeah,
literally for you.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. All right, we want to hop in and play a game, right? We're switching up. We usually do the games at the end. We'll bring one in first. It's the Would You Rather game. It's a recent series. Basically, we name one person or one player or whatever it is, and then we'll name like 5 more artists or players, and then you choose if you'd rather have that first player or you'd rather have the person going down. So we kind of played this last time, but we kept alternating and going in between. It's one person, 5 after. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. I think so. It'll make sense after I do the first one for sure.
Yes. All right. We only have 3 of them, but we could always come up with others. All right. First one is, would you rather Eminem or Jay-Z?
Everyone's going to hate me for this probably, but I didn't actually listen to Jay-Z much growing up, and I listened to more Eminem. So like probably Eminem, you know?
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I agree with that.
I always hate like giving my takes on the internet, because everyone's going to be like, what the fuck? But yeah.
Well, now we're going to be chopping them up for TikTok, because we never did. We didn't do that last time you were on.
That's right. Yeah, no, I'd say Eminem just because I listen to him more. I literally only know the popular Jay-Z songs, like the ones on the radio. So
that's fair.
Lyrically, Eminem greater than signed Jay-Z too. So.
Yeah, I'd probably say that, but I think Jay-Z's beats are generally like his beat selection and stuff is sick.
Would you rather Eminem or Drake?
Ooh. Honestly, I think if you're talking about consistency, Drake has definitely done more consistent quality stuff over a long period of time and just across different genres. Like his last album was literally like a house album. Like it wasn't really like rap.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I like certain songs on it. That's the thing with Drake is like there's always like it's always either to me like just kind of mediocre or whatever, like he didn't spend a bunch of time on it, but then he has some songs that are great. But like the thing is, like I was scrolling through his Spotify the other day. He has so much music, it's insane. Like it's so insane. So like yeah, I think just for the consistency of his stuff, I'd probably say Drake because I feel like is this like if I had to listen to him the rest of my life type of thing?
It's sure.
Okay, well in that case, yeah, I'd say Drake just because I think he has more variety than Eminem.
My favorite part of the podcast is making up rules as we go along.
Yeah, that was always the rule.
All right, Eminem or Kanye West?
Zach might start crying if you pick Eminem.
I think Kanye. I think I listen to more Kanye. His dude, as a producer myself, like it's just hard to not like go with Kanye in terms of his production, man. Like dude's a little psycho. Like no one can deny that. But I think what's his line? Name a genius who isn't crazy. Like
Yeah, name one genius that ain't crazy.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Perfect. My line that gets Zach pissed off is if you have to call yourself a genius, you're not a genius.
That might be facts, but you know,
it goes both ways.
You know, he's still a little psycho, so it's fine.
He is a pretty insane producer, though.
You need to be a little psycho to like have off the wall ideas, even if you're not a genius.
This is true. This is true.
I just think he's so interesting. It's great.
All right. He is. He's very interesting person.
Would you rather Eminem or Lil Wayne?
In this current moment, Lil Wayne, because I haven't listened to him in a while, and I feel like I'd rather listen to him right now if I were to like open up my Spotify. But yeah, no, I'd just say Lil Wayne. Yeah, Brian, you got a ghost back there.
Yeah, it's my sister.
Got it. Did you watch the last podcast, Brian?
The one with Kelly and Amanda?
Yeah,
I didn't watch the entire thing in full, but I watched.
Go to like 32 minute mark around there, and there's
is that when Kelly runs into your room?
Oh, I saw the Brutzman part.
Yeah, Brutzman crawling on the floor.
Yeah. Oh, I did not see that.
I saw that. It was hilarious.
It's like at like the 32 minute mark. You have to check it out after.
Mom,
gotcha.
Can you guys?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you guys got the plaque?
Our address is on it, so.
Oops. Okay.
We'll blur it out. We'll blur it out. We're gonna open that some Sunday or Monday, Brian.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. So that was a big news. Sorry, that just interrupted the entire.
That's the 100K.
Yeah, the 100K.
Sick, dude.
My address.
Brian, remember when you were making vlogs and like that was the dream?
Yeah, I know. It's here. Now we have 100K and I have 120 subscribers on my other channel. Hasn't grown like one subscriber.
So
yeah,
crazy.
that's pretty exciting.
Well, that's cool.
Crazy.
Well, you can't open it until I'm there, though.
I know it's gonna be.
We'll film it and we'll do a video.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Sidetrack.
That was Lil Wayne, right? We got Lil Wayne. All right.
Yeah, I say Lil Wayne.
Last one: Eminem or Kendrick Lamar?
I think Kendrick has more like just variety and bangers and shit. I liked his last album a lot too. So Eminem, my problem with Eminem is like Eminem has like some great stuff, and then like there'll just be some projects that I'm just like, yeah.
The recent ones have just been like whatever.
Yeah.
Like old school Eminem like was different. Than
He's still a phenomenal lyricist. Like anytime he like, I'll still listen to his lyrics and be like, damn, that was really clever. But just, it's like like Hobson. You guys know who that is?
Yes.
I do know who Hobson is.
Like Hobson is another one where it's like great lyricist and shit, but then like his songs kind of suck, And it's like he never has like good catchy choruses or something to like really just bring it all together. It's just always missing something. But
I agree.
A phenomenal lyricist though.
Agreed. All right, well that's it for Eminem. We got another one here. Would you rather? This is more recent here, and this is a little bit more directed towards you, I think. Would you rather Jack Harlow or Lil Nas X?
I feel like I listen to Jack Harlow more than Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X has bangers though, and he works with I Take a Day Trip, who are like phenomenal producers, and I love their stuff. But just I don't know, Jack Harlow's been killing it lately. So
And I saw something crazy that it was like Jack Harlow has more current monthly listeners than like so many big name artists, like more
oh
than
really?
like Kanye, like just it's just over like these past like 3 months ever since that I forget what that song was
The
called.
Drake song.
Yeah, whatever
Or
it was.
yeah, whatever. First
He
class.
has like yeah,
Well,
first class.
First class was
First class.
No, dude, the Drake. I watched the music video for that Drake song. It was sick. Where they went to the Kentucky Derby
Oh
and
yeah.
they just like filmed the video. I was like, dude, that's
Yeah, it
the
was
coolest
awesome.
thing ever. Like every shot in it is just like so pleasing. I loved it. To have the money to do that kind of shit would be
That's the goal, right? It's
sick.
what when you
Yeah.
get bigger, you get bigger production.
Yeah,
and-
just the access to like quality is just
Yeah, well, that's gonna happen after Drugs releases this Friday.
hopefully, you know,
Can't wait.
hopefully.
all right, we got Jack Harlow or Chance the Rapper.
Right now, Jack,
I've never seen an artist fall off a cliff more than
bro, right?
in
Like
the past 5 years.
dude, his album was kind of like the hot water, hot shower. Like, dude, no.
Oh yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that really just
is that
kind
the
of.
last thing he put out?
He just released something like maybe a month ago, and it was actually pretty good.
It's a bar about a bar. A bar, that one.
I forget what it's called, but or like what like exactly how it goes. But I just saw some
Highs
clips
and
on
the lows.
Twitter where like it has like the lyrics on it and stuff, and it was like way more pleasing than his recent album stuff, you know. But like I don't know, his like acid rap and like
Awesome.
coloring book tapes and stuff.
So
Mixtape Chance.
the last album that he released was Coloring Book in 2016, and then he hasn't released a full album since then. If I'm
Well, no, he released
the
Coloring
big
Book.
day.
Then he
Oh,
did
yeah,
the
the
Big
Big
Day. Because the coloring book and all the stuff before were technically mixtapes. But they released them on Spotify, and then like the Big Day was his like debut album, which
Hey, and there's a Christmas album if you ever listen to that.
Oh, the Christmas album wasn't bad, but
And listen to
it
that.
was like with Jeremiah, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
During the holidays, I know what I'll be listening to. No.
All right, so I'm assuming you're picking Jack Harlow currently over Chance.
Yeah, currently over Chance, but well, I guess Jack Harlow wasn't big back when Chance was big, so it's kind of hard to compare that. Yeah.
All right, so Jack Harlow or Vince Staples?
Jack Harlow or Vince Staples? Ooh.
I like Vince.
Bro, Vince has sick shit. Like I always like forget to throw him on, but every time I do remember and like I throw him on, I'm like, dude, why don't I listen to him more? Like it's definitely Vince.
When you listen to him like initially, the first time through a song, you're like, okay, that's kind of cool, like good. And then you listen to it a few times and like it hits different. I don't know.
His beats are like so crazy too, like always like ahead of its time a little bit, like a little like futuristic or like a little like I don't know. He just has great sound design and production in his beats.
I gotta listen to him more then. I only know like 2 songs by him.
Like North and Blue
Yeah,
Suede.
North, yeah.
The Big Fish or the little was it Big Fish
I think
Little
it's
Pond?
Big Fish, yeah.
Or just Big Fish or something. That album's sick. I love that one. And the Prima Donna.
All right, so I have some new
both
stuff
of
to
them.
listen to.
Next one's Jack Harlow or Tyler the Creator.
So I was weird with Tyler. Didn't love him until what was I forget the name of the album.
Which one?
The one with the bees.
Oh, I forgot what that was called too.
I love that album.
See you.
Well,
See you
Flower
again's
Boy.
a single on it, right?
Flower Boy. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Flower
I think
Boy.
that's what it is. I love that album. And like the thing is like Tyler's way more artistic than Jack. Jack is similar to like Russ to me, where he just kind of makes his little like 2-minute bangers and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
whereas like Tyler will do like some cool stuff musically, but like the pre like Flower Boy era was just very like vulgar, very like, you know, gritty stuff that like I didn't listen to that much. So that one's tough. I'm gonna put a tie on that and just be like, it just depends on my mood. Like if I'm
like, yeah.
I don't know if that's allowed.
if I'm trying to like have a good time and like party, then I'd probably throw on Jack. But if I'm like want to like get creatively inspired, then I'd be listening to Tyler.
Okay.
So
Okay.
okay, right now, Tyler, because I'm on like a creative kick, because I just finished a project and I'm trying to make new shit. So I'll say Tyler, lock it in.
All right. Yeah, you almost gave Zach an aneurysm when you
Yeah,
said
he was. His eyes were twitching. He was like,
we don't do ties here. And then the last one on the Jack Harlow is: would you rather Jack Harlow or Skizzy Mars?
Make it quick.
"Oh, bro, Skizzy Mars, come on." Yeah, like you can't
That's the
even.
go-to.
Yeah. Skizzy. Something about Skizzy, man. Like his writing's always so simple, but so like profound at the same time. I can't. I just
Just the go-to.
it's so
for you.
good. Yeah,
The Free Skizzy Mars album was
that one was sick. That
every
one
song
and
of
like
it.
the EP before that. That was
Yeah,
I'm not. Are you okay or whatever it's called.
that's with American Dream and
American Dream and Greedy. Greedy's a phenomenal song.
yeah.
Love that. 2006.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
We gotta get
Skizzy is still underrated. I don't know if he'll ever blow up, but like he's just so consistent to me. Always just makes bangers.
God, I knew the answer for that one, so that one was easy.
Yeah, I mean he's like my top 5. So
Yeah. All right. Awesome. So that wraps up the game. Pretty good answers. I love the justification. I agree with most of them. Some, in between on. But bringing us back to the drugs project, right? So you said you had the idea such a long time ago. Where did it originally come from? Like where do your ideas start, Teeyago? I feel like they're just always so well developed when they get to me.
I don't even know where the drugs one came from, bro, to be honest, because like I just seriously no clue. I just remember having that idea. I have like a note like in my notes in my phone. I don't use like the iPhone notes. I use Google Keep, because I can access it on my computer anywhere.
Because you're not cross pollinated with I got the
Yeah,
Mac
no, because I have
computer. Okay.
I have a Windows
I'll give you that
computer,
one.
and I just recently switched to iPhone for the camera. So yeah, so I use Google Keep, and then it like I can like access it on my computer if I need. But there's just so much junk on there. There's like literally like shopping lists to like to-do lists to like little phrases of things that like I like came up with to like project ideas and stuff. And I just remember in college at one point like writing down the doing random unnecessary grown-up stuff and like having like that ETOH and THC thing. And then I started figuring out like other drugs I could use that like worked with it. And then I had it for literally like 4 years, but it was only 4 songs. And then when I started like actually tackling it to make it like this past year, I added Coke into it. So like, yeah, it just kind of existed. I don't know. And then once I decide to work on it, then it actually like snowballs and becomes more developed.
I guess a lot of ideas. It's like, you'll note something down and then sometimes you come back to it and then it expands. And then like you said, throughout the project, you just keep on picking up these little things. And I don't know. To me, it's insane. I don't know how you do it. My mind does not stay that centered.
Like my 90% of the time, they're just like little ideas and like there's nothing to them yet. Right. But like I'm really good at taking something that's already existing and then like turning it into something else. Like if someone mentions something, if you're like, Teeyago, I want you to make a song about balloons, and like have it be like a house song, I would probably work on that tonight and have something to show you the next day. Cause like I have some direction. So like, as long as I have like the key idea, then I can like make shit happen. My most difficult thing is like finding something to start with. Even when I'm producing, I like sampling a lot, because if I try to come up with my own chords, like I have a hard time. So for me, that's why I just write down random ideas, because then if I like have no inspiration, I'll just scroll through there and then find something and be like, oh wait, that's sick. And then it like starts to work out,
That sounds like a TikTok or a YouTube series where you ask your followers, give me a word and a genre, and you go one day and then you go throughout the night, make something, post it on TikTok or YouTube, and you just do the same thing again. I had that idea with Zach. I was like, we could just say, not the same exact idea, but I was like, we could ask our followers a word, like a topic, a type of like genre in movies, and then me and Zach go make a trailer like within the next week and just make like, if they said balloons and horror, or that would be too easy, but balloons and drama, then we would go throughout the rest of the week and film and create a trailer like oriented around.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Might be an upcoming
Like-
series. Who knows?
Maybe.
For you guys, you gonna do it?
On YouTube, maybe.
Just do it, bro. You're Makeshift. You can do whatever you want.
I just thought of
The beauty
something
of it.
when you said you just make shit happen, and I was like that should be like a potential tagline, like
Makeshift.
we
make
make
shit happen.
we make shift happen.
Make shift happen.
Nice.
It's out there. It's out there.
I
Make
love it.
shift happen. Well, if you F off, then it becomes shit. So it works.
Oh, there he is.
All right, that's enough. One of the things, Teeyago, in our conversation today that we had was talking about all your talents coming together at once, and the fact that you're filming, you're producing, you're writing music and everything. And I went back today and told you I was listening to your first project because I was there when it created in our college apartment. And you said that you texted me, you go, dude, this one bar, this one lyric got me. You're like, I keep writing, producing, and filming all in my hand, so it's never out of reach when I need it again. And you're like, dude, that's this project, Drugs.
Quite
Like,
literally.
The full
Quite
circle.
Yeah. They kind of like, I forgot about it. I haven't listened to that project in forever because it's not bad, but it's not great, especially just because the mixing and mastering and everything's like really rough. But yeah, listening to that today, when I heard that line, I was like, oh, dude, I have to tell Zach about this like right now because it just kind of definitely comes full circle. It's weird.
So it got me into a realm where I was like, we should do a segment on the podcast today around going through like the best bars and like best lines and songs.
Oh, hell yeah.
I pulled up 5 of them here as an example, but feel free to riff off like as whenever you want. First one I have here is Lil Wayne. It's real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Like lasagna.
Classic one. I don't know if we want to do like an analysis
Am
of
I
it.
just like, am I gonna like rate them?
Yeah,
Should
rate
I
them out
rate
of
'em,
10.
like,
Rate them
Out of 10, real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Wait, what about this, Zach? Have you guys seen the series on TikTok where they do the filter of like NFL teams or whatever, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you rate it without knowing the next line, without
Oh,
knowing the next quote that we're going to give you. So you
I like
put it in
that.
the 3 spot or in the 1 spot or something like that.
all right. So how many quotes do you have?
I have
5.
5.
5. Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
All right. I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna say 3 because it's missing some context in the sense of like real G's move in silence like lasagna, but like I feel like a great bar would have something about lasagna somewhere there, or like pasta, or, you know what I'm saying, to like make it all come together. Sometimes Lil Wayne would just throw in something that was like clever, but like there wasn't that double entendre. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Okay, so we're sliding
So,
that in.
I'm just putting it right in the middle, so I have
In the
room
middle.
to work. Yeah.
Okay. We love it.
All right,
I'll go for this one. This one's by Kanye. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis.
I don't get that. Wait, Alexis? Oh, Alexis. Fuck. That's great. It took me a second. Couldn't afford a car, so I named my
That's
daughter
such a Kanye
Alexis.
line, I feel.
Yeah, he's not like the wittiest lyricist, but like when he gets something like simple that he could just
Yeah.
throw out there, it's
I'm gonna say a 2. That'll go in the 2 spot. I feel like there could be something better coming.
Love it.
I'm gonna be so upset if everything goes down to 4 or 5, and then like the last one's like even worse.
well,
And then-
I'm looking at him. I'm like, these next 3 are pretty either iconic or like just
Pretty
lyrically
iconic.
great. Yeah.
All right. So yeah.
All right, so the next one is Eminem. It's his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
Shit. All right. That's an iconic bar.
I like this.
In terms of
is a good one.
cleverness.
You're in a tough spot here, I feel.
There's 2 more left.
There's vomit on the sweater already. Oh, so kidding. Like the flow is phenomenal, but lyrically, in terms of, fuck.
You're trying to figure out an excuse to move it to the 4 or 5. I could
Yeah. Because like I just feel like there's probably something better at the 1.
Can I give you my perspective? Maybe it'll help you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Is that's a great bar and line, but that's not like collectively the verse is better than the bar and line.
Yeah. Yes. It's not like a one line. Like there's no like I said, no entendre or no like pun or like wordplay necessarily happening there. It's just great like flow. So I'm gonna throw that down at. I'm gonna put it Honestly, I'm gonna put at 5, so I give space for 4.
All right.
That's a strategic move there. Strategic
All right.
move. I like it. All right, next one. Jay-Z. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
I like that. Some people don't like when there's like the same word being used, but in different ways. I'm a fan of it.
Take a picture of that with a Kodak.
Better yet, go to Times Square and take a picture of me with a Kodak.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's
my
the
life
worst.
from
Yeah.
negative to positive.
Well, but he
know
didn't
that.
do any. He didn't do anything there, right? He like literally used the same word on Kodak.
Yeah. It was,
It's not like Kodak, like the rapper, like Kodak Black using Kodak as his name and then as a Kodak.
It's
It's just like he said Kodak twice. That's different than like I'm a businessman, but I'm a business.
totally different.
You know what I'm saying? So 4. I'm gonna put in 4. I'm having faith that you saved the best for last because it's Zach. He probably did that.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is one that I've always wanted.
Is this a Kanye line or something?
No, it's actually
This one's fire.
it's Eminem again, but it's like it's exactly what you would think, the double entendre, like triple entendre.
Yeah.
You find shorty, but you sort of remind me of a 49er because you've been a gold digger since you was a minor.
Yeah, that's the one. There's like so much happening in there that like I have to like you almost have to repeat that for me to like catch everything. You know
have to
what I'm
like
saying?
spell it out. Like I had to write it out for me to like.
Yeah,
Wait, I was like, wait, what is it again?
I've done it before, and like right now, I'd have to you'd have to say it again, literally, because I can't even think of it. But like, all his songs are like that though. He has like so many where he does that weird like
In and out.
like and like 2 words are being combined in one, but not because they're separated, and then like it's crazy.
I was like considering trying to explain it, but I'm like looking at it. I'm like, there's no way the words are gonna match what it actually means. But
So it was one Eminem, 2 Kanye, 3 Lil Wayne, 4 Jay-Z's, and then 5 Mom Spaghetti Eminem.
Yeah, Mom Spaghetti.
That's not a bad list. Doing it blind there.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm proud of you.
Is that how you would have put the list if you had seen it, or what would your list have been if you had seen it?
I think it would be pretty spot on to that.
Sweet.
I might move the lasagna line above the Kanye
Jay-Z
line,
one? Or
but
the Kanye one?
but maybe not.
No,
I mean,
the Alexis is great, bro.
and it's Kanye, so you're right. Throw it up at number 2. So Teeyago, we got one more game for you. It's not really I guess it's more so trivia and not so opinion. So, you don't have to justify yourself so much.
Sweet.
But we listed out the top 5 most streamed artists of all time on Spotify. And I want to see, I'm not going to give you a certain limit of guesses, but I want to see if you could get the top 5 within the lowest amount of guesses possible. You think you could do it?
Wait, like I'm just straight up guessing who's the top, like with no other context, no like multiple choice, nothing?
Nope, I got the top 10 listed.
Yikes.
I'll tell you if you get one of the top 10 and they're not in the top 5, but there's might be a few surprises in here. Some of them not surprising at all.
I would say that I have faith in you, Teeyago. I have faith in you.
All right. Let's see. Definitely like it's either Bad Bunny or J Balvin is like number 1. I forget which one.
Ding, ding, ding.
Probably the top 2. I don't know.
No, J Balvin's not on there. He was just outside the top 10.
But Bad Bunny's 1.
He's number 2.
Or 2. I always forget which one of those. I just know like the Latin music goes crazy and like that people listen to.
I think Bad Bunny was number 1 the last 2 years, but of all time, he's number 2.
Oh, okay. Damn, all time then. Who?
All right, so you got 1 out of 10.
We'll do a 5. Well, yeah.
All right.
I mean, Justin Bieber's got to be in there somewhere, right? Or no? Am I?
So it was painfully close. He's number 6 behind another artist, and it's updated daily. This website. So by the time this,
he hasn't.
It might change.
He hasn't released anything in a while. That's true. Because he released. It was like last year though, or like 2 years ago now. The Justice one.
But he's just outside. It was literally within like a few million. Like it might change by Friday. Who knows?
I'm like trying to think of everyone I can. Ariana Grande.
So she's number 5.
Also, okay, let's go. All right, we're on track.
Huge.
Ariana Grande, we got Bad Bunny.
You got 1, 3.
We're like in the top 11. I got the top 11 right now.
That's incredible. I'm super impressed.
If
feel like number one, like should. I feel like you got it.
Drake.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Boom. Ding,
Yeah,
ding,
and he
ding.
just released an album, which makes sense why he's won.
Yes.
And it was alluded to previously in the podcast. You were like, look at his catalog. It's so
yeah,
big.
I literally said that. I'm just, bro. But when I have like no context right now, I'm like forgetting people.
Yeah, there's
that
so many
exist.
genres and
Yeah.
Well, these final two are they're a little tougher. It's like I'm
yeah.
not impressed at where you're at right now. But they're tough.
Are they different genres? Am I allowed to get that? Like not like popular music type of stuff. Like, are they like maybe like in some
popular music? Popular
They're
music.
still in the okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Billie Eilish.
No, I don't know where she
Really?
is in the list. She's not top 10 though.
Damn.
I feel like she's too new and recent.
She is a little more niche. It's just like she always has like the biggest like Instagram stuff popping off. So
Yeah.
I thought maybe her music would be there too.
That's fair. Hey, I love the justification.
You said you said these are shit.
I could give you some hints like after.
Give me
another
something
guess.
that's not okay. Yeah.
He's diving deep here.
There. Yeah, I'm like trying to think. Who's on like the top Billboard all the time? Like, is it older artists too?
Oh, I thought I
Like,
had
could it
you.
be older?
No. One's a songwriter, like very good at songwriting, notoriously known for it.
Oh, Taylor Swift. What am I doing?
No,
No,
somehow she's number 7.
really,
Yeah, that surprised me too.
really interesting.
I hate
Famous
her.
for songwriting.
I don't like
Yeah.
Taylor.
Who does Zach not like? Let me think.
Zach, I mean, let's be honest here. If Kanye hates her, you gotta hate her too.
Wait,
Yeah.
Kanye hates her too.
No. We're describing Taylor Swift, not one of the
Oh,
other two people.
I thought you were describing the.
No, we're talking about that.
Like I was literally using that as a hint. Like Zach hates this person, and I was like, "Who the heck does Zach not like their music?"
I don't like one of these artists, but I don't think you would be able to understand that.
So yeah, one's a songwriter, and the other one performed on one of the biggest stages out there multiple times, actually, in different contexts.
Well, when you said that, for some reason I was thinking Camila Cabello because she performed at Champions League and everyone booed her because no one was trying to see a Super Bowl performance. They were trying to watch a soccer game, but that's a whole nother story that we're not going to get into.
That's
I
sad.
agree with you there.
Poor girl.
No, she's great. It's just like no one really wanted to see that at Champions League. Like they're trying to make it a business thing, and soccer people don't really. Football people.
You mentioned one of the events.
Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
I know. I'm just like, there's just so many people that perform. Like what? Nicki Minaj.
No.
Here's a clue.
Madonna.
We'll get them a little closer here. Both of these people are males.
Oh, they're guys. Okay. There's still a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Dude, who they performed? Oh, wait, Weekend?
Yes. The Weeknd
Oh.
is number 4
Oh.
all time.
Wow. Okay. I forgot about him for a second. And this other person's also not an older artist. Because like I keep thinking like Michael Jackson or like Madonna, like people like that. It's just
More
like, they
recent.
just don't get the streams.
No, they've been around, and this person I think has the most streamed song on Spotify. I might be
I
wrong.
think so too.
Gangnam Style, Psy?
No.
Yes, that's it.
No.
I'll fact check you, Zach.
I think
It is. You're right.
It is. Look at me.
Right.
Really?
Yes. Wow. Over 3.1 billion streams for one song.
It's not a song you would think would be like the top though. So like if you're trying to think of like stuff you would listen to over and over, I don't
It's
think
not.
it is. But I mean, again, he's a songwriter.
Very talented.
Oh, John Mayer? Is it John Mayer?
No,
No? Okay.
that's not a bad guess though.
It's a similar genre though. Like they play the same type of music.
I think he knows a bunch of instruments.
Guitarist, acoustic, mostly. He did a song with Travis Scott once.
Travis Scott? Dude, what? I'm gonna be so pissed when you tell me the answer. This is like
Oh, we're not
infuriating.
getting off the Zoom until you
Until I figure it out.
Not happening.
All right, word. Good thing we restarted the Zoom because now I got 40 minutes to think.
I could easily give it away, but
Yeah,
like
don't
with
give
a
it
hint.
away. So he's more of a songwriter.
Mhm.
He's worked with Travis Scott.
It's not that big of a project. It was just like one time that came to my mind right now.
What nationality is he?
He's not from America.
Okay. Oh, wait, Ed Sheeran.
Yes.
There
Oh,
we go. I don't. Yeah, dude. He just dropped a song with Russ too recently. With
he's awesome.
yeah.
Is it Shape of You is the most streamed?
That's correct.
Really?
Correct.
Fun fact, he was gonna sell that song to another artist, but then he
Jeez.
recorded a demo, and then like I think his label or someone heard it, and they're like, "Why are you like this is great? Just put it out." And then he put it out.
It'll be the number one stream song.
Fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's I heard that somewhere that
I've heard that too. So it's either you're right or we're both wrong.
or it's the Mandela effect. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally. All right. Well, that's all we got, Teeyago.
Well, I got something for you guys real quick.
Oh boy.
Real quick. I mean, I don't have anything for you, but I want you to choose. Last time I sent you guys shit. I sent you guys like merch and hats and stuff. I have hats again, but now I have different types of hat, and I just want you to choose which one, and I'll make sure to send it to you guys. Like I'll like order them and send it to you. I just didn't have time before the podcast because I've been prepping so much stuff for this release that like I literally texted Zach like a week ago. He's like, let's do it next week. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so it's been a little rush, but.
And you've turned into a promoter.
Yeah, dude. I literally just, So I'm literally raffling these hats off at the event, which is going to be a lot of fun. But they're D.R.U.G.S hats. Wait, I should show here.
Yeah, show the iPhone.
They see it. So
yes.
this is it's a 5-panel with a little upside down smiley face. So this.
And those are sick.
So that's the 5-panel, and then there's like a little upside down guy on the back.
That's awesome.
We've got a beanie.
What color are those? Are those navy or black?
They're navy with like a yellow text, and then we got the bucket hat, which is my personal favorite.
I can't wear bucket hats.
And then we got the classic dad hat.
Oh, that's the Zach.
I need to go try on a 5-panel hat.
Dude, do you want me to put it on so you can see?
Sure.
Yeah. Give us a little model.
So what?
Little model.
I can't hear. Okay, yeah. So this one's the 5-panel.
So you can't hear us. Now we can talk crap about him. This happened to me on the
It
last
has like a
podcast.
flatter look to
God, Teeyago's the worst.
it. And then you can,
Yeah, that one's cool.
the bucket, which is just a classic. Phenomenal.
Bucket hat fits Teeyago.
It
very
does, but I can't wear it. I can't do a bucket. I can only do the dad hat.
I think that you can do more than you give yourself credit for.
Should I
Zach.
try the 5-panel?
Why not? I mean, the beanie's awesome. I always wear beanies, but
We're gonna set. We gotta send them. We gotta send them a hat, by the way.
yeah.
So I have no idea what you guys were saying that entire time, but that was my.
You don't want
No. Okay. Good.
Oh, I was thinking. I was like, I like the 5-panel and I like the dad hat. I know how the dad hat would fit, but I don't know how the 5-panel would. So we could do one of each.
Yeah. I'll get
Let's see what's
I'll
up.
get the 5-panel.
Yeah, and then we could like if I don't mess with the 5-panel, then you take the dad.
Whoever wears it better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Brian would definitely rock a 5-panel for some reason.
I've recently turned into a hat guy, like within the past month too. So
Yeah.
I used to never wear hats, but now
Hats are in.
because I'm a golf guy now, and I
Yeah.
golf and wear hats in golf.
I've like not worn a hat, and like today's the first day because this is the other hat I have. That is just like classic.
Oh, that's cool.
It's, like clean, but like I just kept it for myself. But I haven't worn a hat in like 2 months or 3 months because I cut my hair and dyed my hair. So like I had to, I can't hide the hair. Yeah. So like,
Of course.
but when I had long hair, bro, I wear a hat every single day. Like I don't know what it is. It just feels right. Gets your hair out of your face.
Facts. Yeah, I'm down for that, Zach.
Okay.
So a 5-panel and a dad hat.
Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
And then
So
we gotta
stoked.
send you a makeshift hat.
Sounds good.
That's what
Oh,
we were
dude.
talking. That's what we were talking about when you're off. Yeah, I
Hell
got it. I know which one you have.
Oh, yeah. Bro, it's fire. I was like looking through your website the other day. I was like looking through all your like merch because I was gonna buy one and I saw one. I was like, dude, that's
So
the one.
I told Teeyago. Teeyago's like, oh, I want a like a crew neck, but I don't want the drippy design on it. I want like straight across makeshift. And then like we were talking, and Teeyago's like, wait, I have access to design stuff on your product.
I do.
Yeah.
And I just forgot.
So I was like,
I
just
just-
make
dude.
it.
He literally gave me access to that like a month before I was finishing starting to finish like mixing and mastering the project. So like as soon as he gave it to me, I was like, all right, I'll get on that. And then like a week later, I was like, never mind, I won't for a while.
Phenomenal.
So,
All right, Teeyago, I want to give you the floor. Give your final pitch. Let everybody know what's going on. I'm gonna say this podcast will come out either on Friday or slightly before. But stage is yours.
All right. If you are on TikTok, YouTube, anywhere, go listen to my new project, Doing Random Unnecessary Grown-Up Stuff. There's 5 new songs. I'm dropping a music video every week until all 5 music videos are out, and then I'm gonna drop the entire Doing Random Unnecessary Grown-Up Stuff music video. Share it with your friends, add it to playlists. I'm fully independent, have nobody backing me, so you know, if you fuck with the shit, then you know, help me out, put it on playlists, show your friends, use it in TikToks, bro, like, you know, anything. Appreciate you guys. Shout out Makeshift Project, always holding it down. Literally, like, since I've been making this stuff, and like literally the start of them making shit, I was like, you guys are blowing up. You did. So
He was
hopefully
right.
that happens to me too.
Oh yeah, awesome. Well, Teeyago, thank you as always. Everyone, go listen to the new EP. It's sick. I've heard it a million times, even before it came out. You took it off YouTube.
I did. Well, because if you want to show Brian, you can actually, or I'll send it to Brian so you can watch it. Like, I'm sending it early to East Coast people since they can't be here for like the premiere. So I'm like, since you guys, like, because I know people who would have came and shit, like, I want them to experience the full video but without the pieces. So I'll send that to you too. But I took it off because I had, every time I export this thing, it takes like 4 hours to export because it's 4K footage, and it's like there's so many color corrections and edits and stuff. And I had exported, uploaded to YouTube, and then I realized that I forgot my roommate's name for one of the filmed by credits because he filmed some of the shots, and then I had to like add his name in and then completely re-export the thing, and then I just forgot to send you the new link. But that took like, yeah, dude, I every single time I had to export, I wanted to just like, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah. All right. No, we got you. All right. Teeyago, as always, thank you. I'm sure you'll be on again soon, and looking forward to the project as well as anything that's coming next. Go follow the man. Go listen to his stuff. I think that's a wrap for us.